morning, everyone, and welcome to digiMAX Sports Network. This is Scott Kirker along with Randy McGold. Randy Metamora comes to this game at 6-2. The Dunlap Eagles also come in at 6-2. You could say this is the first-round playoff game for both teams. The winner will probably get to host. The loser will probably be on the road. Big game for both teams, especially Metamora here at home.
Huge implications for both teams here. You look at Metamora, what we've done the last 4 weeks. We've built up our playbook, and we come into this game looking at Dunlap, who really likes to throw the ball. I hope our defensive backs are ready to go. I hope we get pressure on the quarterback, and I just hope that we can do a lot of different things that we didn't do early in the season, and hopefully we're ready for that, right?
The last few weeks, Metamora has really kind of picked it up a notch, offensively and defensively. They're starting to play some really good football. Now, some of the teams they've played probably not playoff caliber teams, but still, we did some good things, put kids in the right spot, made plays when we needed to make plays, and we're kind of primed for this game right now.
Definitely. Looking at last week's game, the second half, the score's a little different, and we had our JV kids out there. But you know what? To go against East Peoria and that offense, that spread offense, that's what we're going to see all night tonight. So Dunlap's going to kind of spread us out. We're going to run trips, a single back set, and we should be ready to face that. So hopefully we put in the work, and now we're ready to go. Turn it up a notch.
Dunlap Eagles come in with that 6-2 record. Like I said, they have two Southmore quarterbacks, two playmakers, and it's been kind of their calling card. However they go, that's how their team has kind of gone.
Definitely, and you look at the Birds, I think for us, our keys, I think we got to get the ball out. We got to get the ball out to Shafford and Bidney maybe, open up the field a little bit, then let Cranford and Kyle kind of do what they do and just make it happen, right?
Why don't we take a break? When we come back, we'll have a chat with the Metamora offensive coordinator, Nick Dolinsky.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin.
Welcome back to Malone Field. We're here with Metamora offensive coordinator Nick Dolinsky. Coach, your team has really started to put up a lot of big numbers. You're going to have to tonight. This is probably the best defense we've played since Morton.
Well, for sure. There's no question about that. There's three really good teams in the conference, and we got to try to make sure that we're the fourth. So coming out and getting a win tonight would kind of solidify where we're at within the conference this year. And but we've had a good 5 weeks or 4 weeks here to get to this point. We've really focused on making sure we get better at what we do. I think we've kind of found an identity offensively, and we got to make sure that identity can carry us through tonight.
Yeah, and the thing that I've been most impressed with is your offensive line has started to kind of gel a little bit, and that's been, with good teams, those aspects of the game kind of come true.
Well, if you don't have your offensive line gelling by week 9, your season's over. So I'm hoping that we coach well enough to get our kids to be at the right level right now. And, week 9, kind of the first week of the playoffs, we know we're in, but we're fighting for a home game tonight. And it'd be really nice to come back to Malone on a Saturday afternoon. So to guarantee that, we got to go get a W tonight. And, but, no, our kids have played well. They've executed well. They've done everything we've asked them to do. So it's just we've had a lot of conversations about what this week has meant to us and what we've been working to get here since the Morton week.
Coach, you look at, week by week, we talk about this stair step, right? Here we are. We've been anticipating this game for, how many weeks now? What do you want to see out of your offense tonight? What are the keys?
Well, we know what they're going to do defensively. They're pretty solid, so we've got to have a couple wrinkles in there. But it's like we always said. If we got to be able to execute, we got to be able to get up front, and we got to get after them, and then we got to take advantage of when we can throw the ball and we want. Kendrick Shafford's a big weapon. They got to figure out how they're going to play him. We got to figure out how they're playing him and then take advantage of it. So we've gotten to the point where I think we're throwing it a ton at 9 times a game, but it's big chunk yards. So, we have been unpredictable. We've done a good job of mixing things up. And when you get in the RPO game, sometimes the RPO game itself makes your passing game go away because they're so worried about it. And then your run game just kind of goes. So, like going back to Pekin, we came out and hit that first one for a touchdown. They went to almost a 5-man shell. Well, we're not going to throw the ball against that. The numbers say run. So, like I told the kids, and we talked about before, when the numbers dictate this is what we want to do, and then they dictate run, and we can execute, then that's what we're going to do, and then take a shot when we get an opportunity.
Coach, the other nice thing about the team, when you talk about running the ball and throwing the ball when you want to, but the running game with both Evan Kyle and Jadon Cranford has just been outstanding. And I think Nick Rhodes has done an outstanding job of putting our players in positions where they can succeed.
Yeah, Nick's done a great job for us. He's done everything we asked. He's kind of fits really, really well into the mold of what we've wanted to do offensively. Throws a great big ball, makes great decisions on those one-read decisions. He does a great job, and he executes. And he's really been hobbled for the last 5 weeks. So getting him back this week, kind of full health, he got kind of boogered up on the extra point at Beacon. So he hasn't run it a ton, maybe a little bit tonight. We'll see. But if you go back to week 1, he was huge carrying the ball for us, and that really is what, won us the second half was Nick carrying it. So that's where we're going to be. We've got to make sure we keep moving forward with him. And obviously Jadon and Evan and Cam Nichols kind of got into the mix a little bit offensively at H and a little bit at running back. So we got to keep bringing those guys along because, if we're going to go do some big things tonight, move forward, we're going to need all those guys to be really good for us.
Coach, we'll let you get going here, but bring home a W, and we'll have a party tomorrow night.
All right, we'll do our best. Thanks, guys.
We'll take a timeout. When we come back, Randy and I will go over the keys of the game tonight.
Central Illinois, you asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing to meet customer demand, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. And Germantown Grill still has all the food and spirits that keep our customers coming back. Stop by to check out our daily specials. The game's on at Germantown Grill, where Central Illinois loves to eat. Open 7 days a week, just off Route 116.
Tonight we've been celebrating many different groups who make this world a better place. We want to take a minute to recognize one of the many great groups at MTHS who is making a difference in our community. Please direct your attention to the track at this time to recognize our MTHS first robotics team, Mars Wars.
We are part of FIRST, which is a worldwide organization that supports worldwide volunteering. Mr. Myers, Mr. Schoaf, Mr. Short, and Mr. Hunt, along with Mr. Datillo. This year, our car was made for a little boy named Fitz. Fitz is in his car right now playing with his ball shooter. Fitz has L1 syndrome, so he couldn't use a foot pedal like most kids would. So instead, Fitz has a little go button in his car on his steering wheel. His parents have a controller that allows them to steer, but we left the original steering wheel in as a way to hope Fitz can one day steer it himself. Fitz also has a love for cause and effect, which is why he has a ball shooter and his car plays music for him. This car is a gift from our team and the OSF Healthcare Children's Hospital of Illinois, who sponsored us. Michelle Wyant, who is down here taking photos, helped us with our funding and worked through the process of getting the car. Monica Blunier is Fitz's physical therapist, who helped us understand his limitations and love of cause and effect. I would like to give a big shout out to all of our kids and everyone involved in this process. Thank you so much, team.
Welcome back to Hello Field. Randy, keys to the game tonight, I think for Metamora, offensively, we really have to get going, get off to another fast start. We've done a pretty good job of that, but I think tonight's even more important.
Yeah, you hear Coach talk about, going to Shafrin, or Bindi, having those big receivers that are big, strong, physical. That can open up the defense for us a little bit. And then all of a sudden now, like Coach said, they make some adjustments on that. Start to open up some lanes maybe for the run, So I'd love to see Cranford and Kyle both have big nights tonight. So looking forward to what that's going to look like for us.
I think they're going to have to. And before we go too far, this little ceremony we had before the end with the Mars War and then presenting the little kid with the car, fantastic.
Robotics Club just does a great job. Yeah. So it's just super nice to see.
Yeah, I'm glad they did that in front of a football crowd or a basketball crowd, because that is one of the really cool things that they do. And getting back more to football, defensively, I think Metamora also has to limit them. When we get them in behind the chains, I think we can't let them off the hook. We've got to make sure that we make them have long, sustained drives.
Yeah, well, for us, I just think it starts up front. We've got to have big plays by our defensive line. We can't let them run the ball, and then we got to put them in a position where they have to throw it, in third and long. And, a big thing I think tonight is we've got Avery Grebner back in the lineup. I believe he's just going to be playing defense. But he's a ball hawk back there, right? So, we know that what this team wants to do. They've been doing it for a long time. They run that spread. They'll run trips on one side. We know they're going to throw the ball, so we've got to be ready for it.
Yeah, and Dunlap's on a 2-game losing streak right now. We gotta make it stretch it out to a 3-game losing streak.
yeah. They're going to be hungry. Last game of the year last year. I felt like we made a big step when we played Dunlap. It really prepared us to win a playoff game after that, and so I'd like to see us do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
But, Dunlap's thinking about that.
Oh,
right?
sure.
They're thinking about what happened, and, they're going to be fired up tonight.
The last 2 times we played them, 2 years ago over here and the last year over there, kind of took it to them a little bit. We need to do that again here tonight.
Yeah, we really need to step up and show what we've been doing the last 4 weeks, right? We've been tuning up the offense and building the playbook. And, I really think, when you look at this team, the thing, for Metamora, the thing that I think about is just the word weapons. We've got a lot of weapons to use, and hopefully we put them to use and make some things happen. Like you said, big chunk plays.
Yeah, the thing that I really like about what we do, and we've got to be able to understand that
This is your Metamora Redbird.
we're not going to be able to, get 10, 12 yards of carry as we get ready here for the national anthem in just a minute, but we're not going to be able to probably get 10 yards of carry every time we carry the ball. We've got to be able to. We got to be able to, put in some sustained drive and be okay with a 3 and 4 yard carry. If the guy's not open, Nick Rhodes needs to throw the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, and last week, Dunlap was in a defensive battle with Morton, right? That game turns out 10-6. Dunlap's on the opposite end of it. Dunlap did have opportunities, right? To score and things. So, they got down in the red zone, and the Morton defense tightened up and didn't let them in. So, you're right. I mean, this game's going to be a battle. I don't see either team really running away with it. It's going to be a grind. So, we better be ready to go.
We're kind of looking at the coin flip, which is taking place in the end zone right now.
Okay.
So I can't see who won. Metamora did win the toss, and we will receive. Metamora will get the ball to start the game.
Boy, Scott, that's the first one for me. I've never seen a coin toss down the end zone here. You're right. With some of these beams, it's hard to see down there. Did the official you saw him make the sign that we're going to receive?
Yep, he did make the sign that.
Okay.
He said that Dunlap had won the toss, they deferred.
Okay.
Band gets ready to play the national anthem here. Oh, this is the time of the game though as a player, and it's butterflies are.
You're ready to
Once you
go.
get on the field though, those go away.
Yeah, and you know what? What a perfect night for football.
Please rise and give all our hometown heroes one more round of applause. We'd like to welcome Spring Bay American Legion Post 1115, presenting tonight's colors. And leading us tonight in the singing of our national anthem, the 2023 Metamora Madrigal Singers.
We're so gallantly streaming, and they're all
right, the honorary captains are a group that are always at our games, working hard and may go unnoticed at times. If you would direct your attention to the video board or the middle set of windows of the press box, we're honoring Gary Baranowski, Dale Galandri, Jim Humphrey, and Tom Seckler. Each works to provide a different aspect of games, but all are important to a seamless experience on game night. We are thankful for their efforts to support our students and school. Please join us in honoring Gary, Daryl, Jim, and Tom with a round of applause and a wave to the press box. Thank you.
Okay.
I was just convinced I was going to watch it. We were going to win that last one.
Well, Randy, that was kind of nice. We honored the four guys that kind of make it happen up here in the press box for us.
You know, they hold it together. These guys do a great job up here.
Yes, they do. They do a fantastic job, and they're here every game. And you can't, Daryl's the mayor of the press box, and
you don't want to step out of line. I mean,
no.
He's the mayor. He's the sheriff. I mean, he's running the show up here.
He runs it with an iron fist, And
yeah, it's tough. You can't step out of line with a guy like him.
And he just like he's kind of the mayor of the scores table at the basketball game.
Yeah. Oh, I've been on the basketball table before, and that's an experience to be had. I can tell you that.
This is going to be this is an exciting part of the game, and this is kind of my favorite time.
This is it. They're playing Phil Collins in the air tonight. You could just feel the tension, in the atmosphere here. So hopefully these guys are just getting ready to go and getting ready to perform. So what do we got? About 50 degrees, air temperature.
Yeah.
Not a lot of wind. It'll be good for our throwing game.
Yep, and you know what? It's perfect football weather right now. This is and the other thing too is back when I played, and I think it's probably about when you played too. This would only have been week 7.
Really, we were that much later
because they always had the Wednesday playoff game.
Wow. So another big game we've got going on here in the Middle Illini. Morton is hosting Washington over there. Washington is 6-0 in the conference. Morton 6-0. So Washington is up 14-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So wow. Washington is certainly awful physical. But I think Morton's got some big playability as well. So it's gonna be interesting how that game progresses.
Yeah, that would be very interesting. And I think, Washington's just so good defensively. And I nothing against Morton, but, I just think Washington's a little more seasoned.
Yeah.
And, they're playing for their coach's final game. And, there's a little sense of urgency that, maybe other teams in the conference may not quite have. But we're just a few minutes away from kickoff. As we get ready here, we're still almost 6 minutes away from kickoff, so we got plenty of time. So as the team comes under the bleachers, you can kind of hear them now with the band, with the drum kind of leading them out to the field.
The excitement's building here a little bit, but it's been interesting over the years. We've had some pretty good showdown with Dunlap, over the years. It's a game I remember. Is Ryan down there? Can Ryan hear us?
Yeah, I'm back.
Right. Awesome. I'll never forget, when we played them, they had a real good team that year. They ended up going, finishing, I believe, second in state. Was that your senior year, Ryan?
Yeah, that would have been my junior year, 2017, and one of the best teams you'll ever see in Central Illinois, really. And they ran into another absolute powerhouse, Chicago Phillips.
Yeah.
I think they had about a dozen Division I commits with a couple of those being Alabama commits. No slouches there, and they gave them a game for a quarter. I know Miles Burke, their quarterback, got hurt in that broke right in that first quarter of the championship game. But that was a great game to watch, and boy, that team, wow.
There's a little bit of, we got a little bit of time before they come onto the field here yet, but want to thank Corey Nelson too, all the signage around the field. Put some new ones up. I love the one down here in the south fence on the home side. It says once a bird, always a bird. That one kind of gets me a little bit.
Oh, it's awesome. You know, they got all the years that we qualified for the playoffs here,
Yep.
you know, listed on, you know, the left side. On the right side over here, we've got
Yep.
the state championship, you know,
And a
75, 07, 09.
Semis and quarters back to the south end zone. They've got all the years that we've made the playoffs, and they did put the 23 up there.
Nice, so they added that on. That's excellent.
So
yeah,
Dunlap comes onto the field. So it's Metamora is probably about a minute away from coming onto the field, and they're down there. They're getting close.
What's our banner say out there, Scotty? Says, this is our fight, something fight.
Their fight is our fight.
Oh, their fight is our fight. Okay.
Breast cancer awareness time.
Okay, perfect. See if you have any pink out there tonight. We got the JFL kids lined up, ready to give some high fives.
Metamora comes onto the field.
We got Schaffer out there with the U.S. flag. You got Caden Keeper out there with the Metamora flag. So a couple seniors leading them out here tonight. So, you know, we got to win this game to get that home game, Scott.
Yep.
You know, otherwise the seniors, hey, this could be their last game on Malone Field tonight, right?
Yep. You got to defend the home turf. You know, Alex had some stats earlier today.
Talking Dunlap stats? What are we talking?
Thanks to Alex Scott, we do have some kind of interesting stats here from the playoff. Metamora's have been in 97 playoff games. You realize that we have got 65 wins. That's more than most of the schools in this area have even played in.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's unbelievable.
32 losses. We had the 670 winning percentage in the playoffs. And when you look at the who's who that we've played in the playoffs, Morris we played 6 times, Washington, Geneseo 5 times, Pontiac and Pontiac and Sacred Heart Driven 5 times each. East St. Louis, it's just a who's who of football powerhouses, you know, and we've got a winning record against most of them. Some of them only got one. And get ready for this opening kickoff. Kicking off for, I can't see who, Brian, can you see who that is? Kicking off for?
Yeah, number 4.
4, Nick Mueller kicking off for Dunlap, back deep for Metamora. That Jadon Cranford, the lone man back for Metamora. This is the new setup on the kickoff return for Metamora. I don't know if they're going to want to kick to it, but I hope they do.
Me too. I want to see him go. Cranford fields the kick about the 10. Off to his right-hand side. It's out close to the 30.
About the 29-yard line. Pretty good return for the sophomore Jadon Cranford. We're going to need a big game out of him tonight. And Evan Kyle.
For Dunlap.
Redbird will start 1st and 10 from their own 20, I'm going to say right at the 29-yard line. Coach Linsky said that this is going to be something new for
Cranford
Metamora.
goes in motion to the right side. Catches the pass out the right. Got some room. Oh, man. What? He's down about the 45-yard line of Dunlap.
He said he was going to come out with something new, and he certainly did.
That's the play we haven't seen all year. I love getting him out of space and seeing what he can do with his wheels, you know?
Boy, that's zero to laundry speed.
First down, Metamora.
All right, 1st and 10. Like around the 44-yard line at Dunlap. Raps goes in motion. Coming back across the middle. Cranford on the carry. Stop for no gain, looks like.
Yeah, right at the line of scrimmage.
That was a little different there too. You know, we haven't seen a play where we stop motion.
2nd and 10.
Right in the middle of the line.
And I'm not sure if the camera's doing it justice, but man, is number 7 Max Cutter big.
He is big, 6'5", 210 sophomore.
And he's related to the Mangieri family, who's a great athletic family, came through Dunlap.
Goes back. Oh! Picked off by number 7 Cutter. Down inside the 1-yard line.
Who was it that picked that off?
Cutter, number 7.
Number 7.
That was number
1. Was that Dawson Merriman? That was number 1.
The left interception, Dawson Marmion.
Yeah, Marmion picked it off.
Brought down by Nick Rhodes from Metamora. Ball near the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, Eagles.
Well, we were looking to go to the quick slant to Shafron, which is a play I love before they just dropped off. We just got right into the line of fire there. Number 6, Jackson Olden, gets into the end zone for the Eagles.
Touchdown Dunlap. Touchdown Jackson Olden.
And guys, this is a Dunlap defense who I believe only allowed 14 offensive points to Washington.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, you're right. I think 2 of those scores in the Washington game were pick sixes by the defense. Like Nick Mueller in the kick. It's up and good.
7-0 early.
Extra point is good by Nick Mueller.
Quarter. Dunlap takes an early lead.
We're at 7-0.
Could he come back and throw another thing to keep Nick Rhodes' confidence up?
You know, you've got the weapons in Shafron and Bidney. You've got to go to them.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know, and you just want to open up the field. Cranford back again, receives the kick.
Along with number 16, Stephen Petrie. Well, he's kind of the up back.
Yeah, he's up just a little bit.
I can't see who the guy is here.
That Kyle.
Yeah, that's going to be Kyle.
Kyle's on this side. We got Cam Nickel in the middle in the short position. Okay, kind of pops it up. Like he went to Petrie. Petrie's got the ball.
It's pretty good return.
30.
Yep, and he'll take it down to about the 34, 30, yeah, 30 to the 34-yard line. Pretty good field position for Metamora.
Okay, we just got to regroup and you know, next play mentality here, right?
We got a whole ball game left to go.
First and 10, Metamora. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line.
I think we've got to stay aggressive with play calling.
Sure. I don't just forget about that. And you know, that's the mentality you have to have.
Cranford in motion to the right side.
Just out in front a little
Passing
too far.
complete, Jadon Cranford.
I do like that play, though.
Yeah. Anytime you can get Cranford out
14,
in space,
0, first quarter.
I think that's a good thing for the Redbirds.
Limestone 7, Canton 0, second quarter. Pekin East Peoria scoreless after 1.
Brings up a
Rochester
second and 10.
21, SHG 7, second quarter.
Cranford hit immediately for a loss of 2, it looks like.
Stop.
Makes it a third and about 12 for the Redbird offense.
Loss on the play brings up third down and 12.
We've got Kyle and Cranford in the backfield. Vasquez up at the H-back. Cranford comes on the right-hand side. He's moving up over midfield. Oh, boy, out of bounds.
It doesn't take much. What Gil Sayers, give me 6 inches?
Out of bounds by Kendall
Nice
Netters.
to
Moves
see
and
him
chains and a
get a little
Metamora
space
first
to
down.
run. Nice play.
They did a nice job of creating a nice running lane for Jadon, and that side over here, I believe that's
Vasquez and the tight end Bagol were on the right-hand side. It just created a little room for him to run. Feel that edge. Kyle up the middle, not much there.
He might have lost the yard.
Evan Kyle for the Redbirds. On the stop, Adam Maoud, Nick Mueller for the Eagles.
Brings up a second and a little more than 10, maybe second and 11.
Yeah.
Loss on the play brings up second down and 11.
We got Kyle in the backfield. Pull back. Like Rhodes looking to pass. Now he's scrambling. Gets off to the right-hand side. Still on his feet.
And they're calling him out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. Nice scramble by Dick Rhodes.
Boy, great scramble. And boy, just barely stepped out of bounds there. He still had some room to go.
Yeah.
It's down to the Dunlap 32-yard line. For the first down. Like Kyle's in the background. Tight end and the wingback Vasquez shift to the left-hand side. Rhodes keeps it. Up the middle. Maybe lost the yard.
Our first downs have not been very good for us right now. We're doing fairly well in second and third, but that one right there, we just...
Short loss on the play brings up second down.
You give him a lot of window dressing to go outside, and he tried to come back, and you would have thought that might have worked, but you got to give Dunlap credit. They stayed home.
Yeah. Shaffron split outside on the wide side of the field. Vasquez in motion to the left-hand side, gets reset. Kyle gets the ball on the right-hand side. Not much there.
Nope, not much at all.
Evan Kyle, the ball carrier. On the stop, Joe Weeks for Dunlap.
All right, we got another 3rd and 12 here.
3rd down and 12 for Metamora.
Kyle's in the backfield. Rhodes back to pass. Looks to gets Cote.
And that's about a pickup of about 2.
2 or 3 yards.
Pass complete to Eden Cote.
Play.
Brought down by Gabe Munoz.
Makes it a 4th and
Brings
10.
up 4th down and 10 for Metamora.
You come back with that Cranford screen pass again.
You got Cam Nickel in the lineup on offense for the first time today.
You know, the thing of it is I don't know if there's any linebackers that can keep up with just Jadon Cranford.
Rose is back to pass. He scrambles to his right-hand side. Gets the ball up. It's caught by Bidney. Still on his feet inside the 20-yard line. That looks to be a first down.
Oh, boy. What a great job by both Nick Rhodes and Connor Bidney.
Great job of Rhodes. He scrambled, keeps his eyes downfield. Bidney made a great job coming back, catching the ball, securing it, turning, getting the first down. Nice play.
And that window was nothing but about an inch wide. So, I mean, just a dime of a pass, and great sideline awareness, too, by right there to stay in bounds.
1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Metamora keeps their drive alive.
Got Kyle Cranford in the backfield. Cranford gets the ball on the right side. Gets a couple.
Cranford on the right side for Metamora.
That's a pickup of almost 4 yards, isn't it?
Assisted by Joe Weeks.
I will say 3 yards. 3
yards. Long 3.
Gain of 3, 2nd down 7.
Cranford on the right side. Now close to the 10.
We're going to give him forward progress to about the 12.
Cranford on the carry. On the stop, Jackson Olson. Official
Like 33 from Dunlap is shaken up a little bit. It's Adam Manuel looks like, or Mahmoud, you're right.
Mahmoud. Adam Mood.
Yeah.
3rd down and 2.
We're going to wait till he gets off the field, and now we can go ahead. Make it a 3rd and about a long 2.
Rhodes is up the middle and a little bit of a scrum.
Keeper Nick Rhodes
does not look like he's got the first down.
It's going to be 4th and about a yard.
Revved up by Jay Christoffel. Official timeout for injury.
Official timeout. Brian, do you see who's down there? Do you have a number for us?
Yeah, I can't quite get a number yet. He's laying down, but I'll get you one as soon as I can.
Thanks. Well, Scott, we got a 4th down here.
Big down for Metamora. This is a much more manageable 4th down than that 4th and 10 we had a little bit ago.
Do you think about kicking the ball, or do you go for it?
No.
What do you think? You
No.
got to score, you got to match him?
I think it's going to be, I wouldn't be, well, I don't think it's going to be, because it's a little more than a yard. We got to get down to the 10, and we're on about the 11 and a half, well, just outside the 11-yard line.
Washington leads 21-7.
There's a soccer line in there that makes it a little confusing, too. I think that soccer line is, on the outside of the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
And the score update from Washington-Morton game. End of the first quarter, Washington's up 21-7.
Yeah. Ooh, that doesn't look good, does it? Ooh.
Injured Dunlap
The number
Morrison.
57. 57, Pierce Morrison. Maybe a knee.
Boy. I believe he was one of the down tackles for Dunlap, too. Metamora will have it 4th and a long 1 from about their own 11-yard line. They've got to get inside the 10 for a first down.
But Kyle's the lone back. The goal and Vasquez shift to the right-hand side. Ball to Kyle. Turns it up. Boy, he's real close. Depends on what kind of spot we get here.
Kyle, the ball
I think
carrier.
we're short. I think we're short.
Yep.
It looked like he had it, didn't it? And then tripped up. I don't think we got it.
Yep, turnover on downs. First down for Dunlap.
Short of the first down.
Start at their own 11-yard line.
Ball, 1st and 10.
Well, it looked like he might have had a hole there, and it closed in a hurry.
Yeah. You know, last week, I don't know if you watched that game from last week, but, you know, that's what the Dunlap defense did to Morton a number of times.
Dunlap's going to take a timeout.
Timeout called by the Dunlap Eagles.
5:30 in the first quarter. Dunlap's got the ball. Dunlap's up 7-0.
Metamora defense is going to have to stiffen up here and hold them. We can get our offense back on the field.
Well, really, this is our first defensive play, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
You know, so let's see what we're made of here.
And it'll be interesting to see how Dunlap rolls because they run a little bit of a strange offense. They kind of rotate two quarterbacks, John Bargan and Max Sutter. So sometimes Sutter will go to receiver, sometimes he'll be in QB. We'll see what they roll with here.
Both of them are sophomores. And it looks like is it Bargan that's in at quarterback now?
Yep, they're going to go Bargan first here.
Bargan back to pass. He's looking long. Pass is incomplete.
That is going to be a great matchup. Avery Grebner and Munoz.
Avery Grebner from Metamora.
Munoz had a really big game last week.
Yeah.
Flag near the 16-yard line.
Got a flag.
An eligible man downfield.
Down about the 17-yard line. Dunlap.
Preliminary signal, ineligible receiver downfield.
I don't think they had the man covered on this side. He went out. They might decline this. What do you think? Would you decline this? Makes it a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I'd probably take the down here, you know.
We're going to decline
Yeah.
it, yep.
Metamora declines the penalty.
Yeah, we declined it, so it'll be 2nd and 10. Well, I think they're going to test us early and often, you know, with their receivers. I mean, that's what Dunlap really likes to do. Okay, we got a flag over here on outside. Looks like maybe somebody lined up wrong on the defense.
Well, we want to take that penalty. We just declined.
We'd like it back, right? Okay, that brings up a 2nd and 5 for Dunlap. Back to pass. Gets tackled by a host of defenders there. Like that was Wes McNeil.
Yep.
On
the pressure.
Brings up a 3rd and about 3 for the Dunlap Eagles.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd down and 3.
Big 3rd down here for the defense. And I really think defensively our keys is we just got to continue to put pressure on the quarterback. We cannot give him time to get set up. Up the middle. Yeah, the defenders there.
Maybe picked up about a foot. And that'll bring up a 4th and the short. I think that'll still bring on the Dunlap punt team, and it does.
Nice job by Adam Sloan and Sam McGoal and Ty Dykes in there to hold that line, you know.
Who's back from Metamora? Is that number?
But we got Grebner
and
Cote on the far side.
Team Cote and Grebner from Metamora.
We should get good field position.
Like a fake. That was a fumble or a fake?
There's a fumble. Metamora recovers on about the 16-yard line.
I don't know if that was just a bad snap, fumble, if you know, maybe they handed it to the up guy.
I mean, there was a few different Dunlap guys running a few different directions. A little bit of miscommunication there.
Somebody come in there and take a snap, Ryan, or hard to tell from up here.
The Redbird offense comes onto the field.
The officials are talking it over here. I don't know. Maybe making sure they were set or something along those lines.
And that's an absolute gift to us, as if we weren't already just about to have good field position, and now we have much right back to where we just were.
Yep.
First and 10 looks like for the 17 for the Bird. Got Kyle in motion.
Oh, that's a good.
Kyle catches it and he steps out of bounds. There's a flag on the play.
Where's the flag at?
Flag on the play. Pass is caught by Evan Kyle.
Was he out of bounds before he caught that? Ryan, maybe illegal touching. I don't know what we have there.
Illegal man downfield.
I think we've got two flags. We've got one flag out in the middle and one flag on the sideline here.
But they're calling that on Dunlap.
Brian, you got anything to sort this out for us down there?
I might have to walk on the field and ask the refs. They're not on it, but
an eligible man downfield is declined. Pass interference on the offense. Looks like that's what Dunlap's going to accept.
Pass interference penalty accepted on Metamora.
You know, there might have been somebody blocking when that ball was in the air. You know, that's maybe
a 15-yarder.
What the call was.
That moves it outside the 30-yard line down to about the 31. It makes it a 1st and 25.
Offensive pass interference marks the ball at the 31-yard line of Dunlap.
That play may have been intended to be thrown behind the line of scrimmage, and he had to hold it with the pressure. Kyle the back to pass. Rhodes goes long for Jaffrin, just over his head.
Pass incomplete intended for Kendrick Jaffrin.
and that really is a great matchup height-wise over here for us.
And I can't tell how big the defensive back for Dunlap is. Is he
not as tall as Kendrick Chapman?
What number is he?
That'd be number 3.
Oh, Kendall Netters. He's only 5'7". I would take advantage of that right now. I think he would be open across the middle.
We got a 2nd and 25 coming up here. Back to throw to Cote. Gets a few yards.
Pass complete to Cote. Brought down by Joe Weeks.
Ty Dykes and Boston Cox out there to block.
About 21 yards to go.
We've got Cranford in the backfield. Back to pass. He's going up for Bidney. And we drew the flag.
And that's going to be pass interference.
Like ball against Gabe Munoz over there.
That is a heck of a throw
Boy.
from Nick Rhodes, though.
Yeah, and I think
job.
Munoz is going to be kicking himself when he watches that on film, because that would have been an extremely tough catch for him to make.
Pass interference.
That's an automatic first down, too, isn't it?
Is that a 15-yard penalty, Scotty?
From the line of scrimmage. I can't,
So half the distance, maybe. We'll go to
no,
the,
it's outside the 20, so.
On the 14.5, maybe, is where we'll end up. The first down. Is that not an automatic first down? Okay.
Yeah, so that makes it a third and very manageable. Now it's
15-yard penalty, now half the distance to the goal. Brings up third down, 3rd and 8 for Metamora.
You got to capitalize. We've come down inside the 20 in the red zone twice now.
We've got to finish it off. We've got to hit pay dirt here. It's like Cranford's in the backfield. Rhodes. Vasquez on the right side at the H-back. Rhodes back to throw. Scrambling. Decides to run it in. Gets the corner. Into the end zone.
Touchdown, Metamora.
Nick Rhodes into the end zone. Great job. Boy, Rhodes really showed patience there. You know, it looked like he wanted to throw it, but saw a little open, little green on the right-hand side, and got that edge.
And our receivers got those DBs' backs turned, got them away from the hole. And that, I don't know if they intended to do this, but pretty hot play.
And we've got Petrie in at quarterback for the 2-point conversion. Flanked by Kyle. Vasquez on the right side. AJ still on the left. Petrie goes up the middle. And he's in for the 2-point conversion.
8-7 Redbird. 2:54 to go here in the first quarter. 1-point lead for the Redbirds.
Oh, I think a big sigh of relief there for Metamora side of the field there. It's nice to see us get into the end zone there, Scotty.
I think that would have burned more than just about anything this season with how many chances we just got there. A couple gifts with the pass interference and that messed up front. That would have really hurt.
Nick Rhodes, a 15-yard scoring run.
There.
Yeah, I agree. You got to take advantage of the opportunities that teams give you, and they gave us an opportunity with the fumble 4th down, but we overcame some adversity there with the pass interference, and we got the touchdown, and that's.
We fought our way back. We stayed aggressive, you know. I mean, we stayed aggressive on the play calling. We kept throwing the ball. Love to see that aggressiveness.
Tommy Sopko comes in to kick off for the Redbirds.
Frank, you see we've got back deep there. Is that Gabe Munoz? And who's the other number on
8?
On that side?
Number 1, Dawson Merriman.
It goes down about the 20-yard line. Merriman's got some room. Down about the 40-yard line of Metamora.
And guys, from my angle, the second he feels that, you could just see the shape of the hole just slowly form, and you could see that coming from a mile. It's perfectly sealed off.
Well, the kicker made a nice job, Tommy Sopko, to kind of trip him up a little bit, and then the pursuit took him down. But great job by the kicker to save a touchdown, really.
Spots the ball at the Metamora 38-yard line.
Max Sutter's in at quarterback for Dunlap.
Number 7, Max Sutter.
Like Dunlap drew us offside there.
Yeah, the side judge over here, he had it.
5-yard penalty.
1st and 5. The Metamora 33-yard line.
You can't do that.
Max Sutter's a pretty big guy. 6'5", 210 is what he's listed at. Guessing he's the guy that throws the ball. A little pressure on him. Gets the ball out to Munoz. Munoz escapes a couple tackles, gets inside the 20-yard line. Looks like he's down about the 17.
Brought up by Jaden Crawford.
Boy, Munoz looks fast when he gets that ball.
He's a tough kid too. So
it'll be first down, Dunlap.
Okay, now we've got Sutter split out here at a wide receiver. Bargan's in at quarterback. 3 receivers to the left-hand side.
They're going to throw this
2 on
up
the right.
to
Who's
Sutter.
empty. Oh, ball's tipped.
Good job by the Redbird defensive line to get their hands up.
Deflected at the line.
But Adam Sloan on the tip, maybe.
I think it was. I think it was Adam Sloan. I think.
Nice play.
Adam Sloan credited for the deflection for Metamora.
Like Max Sutter now back in at quarterback. They hand the ball up the middle. Gets a few.
Ball carrier Jackson Oldham. On the stop, Cam Nickel and Stephen Petrie for Metamora.
Petrie and Nickel in on the stop. Brings up a 3rd and about, we'll say 7.
3rd down and 7 for the Eagles.
Sutter is in at quarterback for Dunlap. Back goes in motion. Sutter back to pass. Got pressure on him. Ball's up. Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, incomplete. Brings up a 4th and 7 for the Dunlap Eagles. Good
Stephen Petrie over there in coverage.
Nice job. Staying right with them.
Great job.
And it'll be interesting to see the choice that's made here because the field goal kicking game is in play for Dunlap.
Brings up
4th and 7 from the...
4th and 7.
Be about a 31-yarder.
Yeah.
They kicked it. Looks like they're going for it, though. Sutter's in there. The quarterback, 3 receivers to the left-hand side. Oldham's in the backfield with Sutter. Trying to draw Metamora off sides again. Ball snap, back to pass. Oh, ball's picked off by Cote. Gets out close to the 30-yard line. Now we've got a flag on the other side of the field. So hopefully it's after the possession. See what the referees have for us here. Great job by Cote to hawk that ball.
Down here, it sounds like we're going to be all good.
The flag is at about the middle of the field at about the...
What was that?
We had
ball there.
A blind side block.
But it was
blind side block. Okay.
It was after the...
Maybe half the distance back to our goal line.
An unbelievable job by Cote to jump that route. Max Sutter has a heck of an arm, and that was a bullet.
Yeah.
And that's helmet to helmet.
Well, helmet to helmet contact is what that call was?
Yeah. So it'll be Redbird ball at about their own 13-yard line. Now we got to get a couple first downs at the very minimum with 1:04 to go here in this first quarter.
After the interception, helmet to helmet contact.
Got Cote in motion. Ball goes back to Bidney.
Pass complete to Bidney, wrapped up by Ryan Dietz.
Wow.
Like Sutter made the play over there for Dunlap.
And that's a big loss for the Redbirds. That takes us inside the 10, down to about the 9-yard line.
I like the misdirection, and that's a play we haven't seen all year.
Loss on the play, 2nd down, 15.
So we're bringing some different things out here tonight.
Makes it a 2nd and 15.
We got Kyle and Cranford in the backfield. Dunlap takes a timeout.
They took
Talk
their
it over.
second timeout of the quarter
20
already.
seconds left in the first quarter.
Man, it's amazing to see how quick Cote is down here when he gets the ball. And Scott, you tell me if this name rings a bell. He reminds me of Garrett Dominy a lot.
Wow, that's a real good comparison. And he's fast. You know, you just didn't hear about him that much, but he's turned out to be a really good defensive back. He's still doing really good. He's going to be a really good player, I think, for Metamora next year.
Yeah, just kind of that jet sweep guy. It looks like he's been getting some good reps on defense, and he's filling in very nicely.
What do we got here? About a 2nd and 16 maybe for the Birds?
Yes, they say second 15 on the board.
2nd 15. Okay.
And we're going to get 5 of those back, so make it about a 2nd and 11. Do that 2 more times. Make it a 2nd and 1.
Offsides Dunlap, 5-yard penalty.
So that takes it right back to the 10-yard line, or the marker. Takes it second. That was right
Nice
at.
job. Give us a little more breathing room back there. Rhodes hands the ball to Cranford.
Cranford picks up about 4 yards.
On the stop, Joe Weiss. Dawson Marmion.
Well, that's close to 5. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Redbirds lead 8-7 as we head into the second quarter. Take this time to thank our sponsors. Commerce Bank, challenge accepted. Helping you and our community grow. Commerce Bank.
Mid-Illini cheer.
Goodfield State Bank. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you. Hanover's Pub, kitchen open late every weekend. See you on the square. Kirby Foods, be sure to check out their signature Kirby items in the deli and meat department. Logo Wear. Logo Wear in Metamora for all your Redbird gear. Brings up a 3rd and about 5 for the Redbirds. This saying 6.
Third down and 6.
Kyle and Cranford in the background. Tight end Bagol shifts to the right-hand side. Gives the ball to Kyle. Up the middle. On his feet. Looks like he's got the first down.
Oh, they got the first down, Randy. That's big.
Nice. Nice.
Evan, Kyle, man.
And a Metamora.
Yeah, that 2-back set, it just gives us so many options back there. You know, a lot of points of attack off of that. Ball to Cranford up the middle. Not much there.
Not much there, but that's okay. That's setting something up.
Knocked up near the 25-yard line.
Want to wish a happy birthday to one of the guys that runs the scoreboard, Jim Humphreys. I think he turns 19 today.
What's the guy with all that energy doing his 19th birthday? You know?
Yeah. Next year, a couple years, he'll be able to go get a drink.
Bird set up with 3 receivers to the right-hand side. Cranford the lone back. Give it to Cranford up the middle. Still up. Looks like he fights his way over the 30-yard line. Great job of keeping his feet moving. He's just fighting.
That's a heck of a run.
Nice job. Just kept moving. Brings up about a 3rd and 6.
I'll tell you something, Randy. I think Metamora is just about ready to break a long one here.
Chaffern and Cote off to the right-hand side. Cranford in motion. Rhodes keeps the ball.
And he could go!
And he
I
just
told you
keeps,
they're about ready to
here
break
goes
one.
Rhodes. He's still running. He cuts back.
Oh, what a cutback!
Into the end zone. Nick Rhodes. Great job by Nick Rhodes. You know, he showed so much patience getting out of the backfield there and then just accelerated, you know. What a great job.
You know,
Boy, Scotty, you sensed it. You called it. You said we were ready to break, and there it was. Boy.
And Kendall Netters had a great angle on him here, and I almost think he slowed down because he thought he might have been going out of bounds, and boom, here comes Cote with a little step in front and a great cutback by Rhodes.
Just nothing more than a screen, really.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Fantastic. Like Petrie's in for the 2-point conversion, goes to the right-hand side. Almost close.
Stephen Petrie.
The refs are waving it off. He didn't make it in.
Oh, 14-7 Redbird. Just under 10 minutes to go here in this second quarter.
Wow, what a play. A couple other scores in the area. It looks like we've got a score here. Washington 28, Morton 7 in the second quarter. We've got Canton 14, Limestone 7 in the second quarter.
Metamora scoring drive, 6 plays, covered 87 yards. A 70-yard touchdown run by Metamora quarterback.
We've got East Peoria and Pekin, looks like tied at 0 right now. A couple other area scores. We've got Peoria High up 34-24 over Peoria Notre Dame. Looks like Champaign Central is up 15-12 over Peoria Richwoods in the third quarter. Normal Community looks like they're up 42-0 over Manual. So,
wow. With 101 yards on the night.
All right. Sophomore kicker Tommy Sopko ready to kick off.
You're going to have, I'd say you whip this kick because you don't want them to have another return like they had last time.
Pushes it off to the left-hand side down to about the 25-yard line. Good coverage by the Birds. Looks like Wesley McNeil wraps him up.
Yep.
About the 34, 33-yard line.
And Tommy's about mastered that pooch kick over the past few years.
Yeah, yes, he has.
That's exactly what you want.
Great job of placing that ball, keep it in front of the defense, letting our coverage team go out and make the play.
So Dunlap will get the ball on their own, I'll say 35-yard line. Johnny Bargan in at quarterback for Dunlap.
Hands it off to number 3. Netters just got shot out of a cannon there on the left side. Wow.
Dunlap Eagles. Kendall Netters on the carry. A 65-yard touchdown run by halfback Kendall Netters.
Do you think we blitzed, maybe just they called the right play at the right time?
Yeah, you know, there was a little gap there. I don't know if they, you know, trapped us or peeled or, but yeah, there was just a little too much space there. I mean, we didn't have a linebacker or anybody over there, you know?
Nick Mueller in the kick for Dunlap.
Mueller with the extra point. It's up.
And it's good. It ties it up at 14.
Good for Dunlap. Ties it up at 14.
Well, that didn't take
41 left in the first half.
Wow. Did not expect a lot of big plays from scrimmage out of Dunlap. I thought, you know, We see a lot more big plays out of the passing game. So yeah, we've definitely got to get that up front. Got to make sure we're stopping them.
That gained a little bit of the momentum back into their favor, just a little bit. But you know what? That's one play. That's just one play. What concerns me more is if they were to drive the ball down the field on it.
Yeah, I mean, they're two scores. A pick six and a huge run play. So two big plays for the scores. So
Cranford back deep for Metamora.
I think Cranford's back to receive for the Birds.
Nick Mueller kicking for the Eagles.
Kicked it high and short, fielded by Petrie, up the side.
Oh, great return by Petrie.
45-yard line.
Nothing fancy.
Nice job just to get vertical, Didn't dance, didn't look, just went.
Yep, got out to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Redbirds.
Redbirds will take over near their own 46-yard line. 9 minutes left, first half.
Bidney and Schaffer on the outsides and Cote in the slot. Cranford in motion. Rhodes keeps it up the middle.
Oh,
Falls
man.
forward for one.
Oh, man. He could have stayed on his feet. Oh, my.
There was some room out there.
Picked up maybe about a half a yard. Maybe a yard. We'll give him a yard.
I think he got a yard, but yeah, I think he'd like to have that back,
I like that they had everything going when Jadon ran out to that flat.
A little misdirection there. It just kind of opened things up a little bit.
A lot of the defense went with him.
Vasquez shifted to the left-hand side. Cranford up the middle.
Oh, he
daylight.
Could be gone. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Metamora.
Cranford into the end zone. Wow. Wow, Scott, this is becoming a game of big plays. I mean, the seas parted right there. I mean, wow. Petrie comes in for the two-point conversion, flanked by Kyle. Petrie looks to the right side. Just stops short.
That makes it a 20-14 game.
8:46 left in the second quarter.
What a job, though, on that Jadon Cranford run by the offensive line.
Yeah,
to open up that huge hole.
Yeah, really did their job. I mean, he wasn't touched.
Metamora scoring drive, 2 plays, covered 54 yards.
We scored, Dunlap scored, we scored. That's 3 TDs in a minute 12.
Wow. Wow. You look at Dunlap's game last week with Morton, it was a defensive struggle, with the 10-6 score. I mean, they find themselves in the opposite circumstances here. Tommy Stopko out to kick for the Birds. Stopko hesitates, pops it up to the left-hand side.
Oh, he doesn't get to the 30. He gets out to about the 28-yard line.
Field by number 88 through Thiel for the Eagles. Did you see who made the stop there for the
I couldn't tell who made the tackle, but it was...
Brian, did you get the tackle
I think
down
that
there?
was Brad Schock.
Brad Schock, number 9.
Yeah, that was Schock in there on that. Really good hit.
Nice job, nice coverage.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 28-yard line. 8:40 to go here in the fireworks of a first half.
Got trips right for Dunlap. Back to pass. Quick slant to Sutter. Gets close to the first down.
I think he's going to have it.
Yep. Just made the first down there.
And a guy who Max Sutter kind of reminds me of, a guy who we were talking about before the game, Sam Laporta.
Yeah,
when he was here in Highland, and he was just at about that same size when he came here. Same
age.
Yeah, same age, same size. We played them in the second round of playoffs, and he had a good game, and he's doing pretty good for himself now.
Yeah, the Lions are actually...
He's starting on my fantasy team.
Hands the ball up the middle.
Pick up maybe a yard.
Jackson Oldham on the carry. On the stop,
Cam Nichols. Stop.
Comes up a 2nd and 9.5. Sam Laporta had a pretty nice career at Iowa, and then gets drafted by Detroit. And you know those poor Detroit Lions fans. You know, it's nice to see them have a glimpse of hope here this year. You know.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Working back to pass.
That ball's overthrown. Tried to hit Sutter, and it was just a little bit out of his. Boy, you really got to throw it out of the stadium.
You know, these numbers are tough for Dunlap. I think that's number 1, but it's got such a little tail on the top of it.
Yeah,
it almost looks like number 7.
Yeah, that's Marmion.
Marmion over there, but yeah, now Sutter's coming in here as the receiver. But yeah, that 1 and that 7 look awful close.
Big down for the Redbird defense.
Yes, 3rd and long. Just what we wanted to see. Let's get some pressure on the quarterback here.
I'm going to be watching the right side over here.
Back to pass. Got time. He goes long. Makes the catch on about the 42-yard line.
Pass complete to Nelson Marmion.
Who made the catch there?
Was that?
Yeah, that was Marmion there.
That was Marmion.
Marmion, number 1. Okay.
That's a little bit deflating because we had him 3rd and long.
Yeah. Nice route, you know.
It was. A nice throw.
Broke that off at the end. Nice throw. No, didn't catch him in stride, but, you know.
Got to get a big stop here.
Dunlap back to pass. Quick release.
Through his hand.
Boy, nice timing pattern there, you know.
I'll tell you what.
You'd like to have that back.
Bargan just laid it in his hand. Caught a break.
Yeah, and that's 3 straight targets for Marmion there, too. And Bargan's he's a basketball guy, too. Real good basketball player. And his dad's the assistant coach over at Bradley under Brian Wardle.
Oh, okay. Netters. I'm sorry, that's Oldham.
Oldham.
Ball carrier Jackson Oldham.
Brings up a 3rd and about 2.5. Boy, they had him, and he picked up another 3 or 4 yards after contact.
And Oldham, not really the typical running back build you would see, but he does moves well.
A 5'9", 200-pound junior. Oh, We got 3 running backs here in the backfield.
Oh.
Like the Birds jumped offside.
Offsides, Metamora.
I'll give them a first down to the Metamora 30-yard line.
Eagles first down.
Brings up a 1st and 10. Dunlap at the Redbird 30-yard line. 6:45 to go in this first half.
You know, those running backs in the backfield just made us a little bit jumpy there, I think, you know. We knew something power was coming at us.
We need a turnover.
Up the middle.
Oh, he's not getting back to line of scrimmage.
Nice job. Nice job by the defense to wall up.
Yeah, that was a really good job by the
Hold
Redbirds.
him on the carry.
The loss of 1.
Hit first by Brad Schock for the Redbirds.
This is one of those very sneaky, important drives here because you got to remember Dunlap's going to get the ball going into the second half too.
Yep. Yeah,
Great point.
sure.
Great point.
We do have the lead going for us here if they were to punch one in, but still, yeah, Dunlap's going to get that ball regardless.
And it would really be nice to get some sort of a turnover here right now. We haven't had a pick well, we did. We did set a pick here just a little bit ago. We've had a fumble recovery. We need another one of them.
Trips right for Dunlap. Hargan back to pass. Number 11, Will Rankin.
Pass complete to Will Rankin for the Eagles.
Dunlap gets the first down.
Wrapped up by Cam Nickel.
Down to the Metamora 18.
Ball at the Metamora 18-yard line. 1st and 10, Eagles.
Boy, he really rifles that ball in there.
Boy, he does.
You know? Netters and Pitts in the backfield. Got some movement there, looks like, by Dunlap.
Yeah, I think so. Yep, that'll move him back 5.
Bring him back, bring up a 1st and 15.
As far as these penalties go, very unlike Week 9 game here.
False start, 5-yard penalty.
You don't usually see this in Week 9 games. Going into playoffs, you hope you see a little more discipline out of both teams, really.
Yeah.
Now, did they jump when Metamora shifted there? Ryan?
I believe so, yes.
Back to pass. Got a little pressure. Kylon Pitts with the reception. It's about 8 yards. I'm sorry, 13 yards.
Yeah.
Second and a couple for Dunlap.
2nd and 2 for Dunlap.
Got 3 backs in the backfield here. Better shift to the right-hand side. Gets the ball up the middle.
And he barely got back last week. He might have lost a little.
Yeah, no gain. Oh, you're right. He lost a little bit there. Brings up about a 3rd and 3.
He's up a 3rd and 3 for Dunlap. Nice play by Sam.
I'd like to see that defensive line continue to get involved and put some pressure on the quarterback here. Netters is the lone back in the backfield. Munoz and Marmion to the right-hand side. Will shift by the defense. Quick slant.
And he dropped it.
Nice job by Cranford to come up and make a play and get a hand on the ball.
Yeah, that's a really nice play. Brings up a 4th. They're probably going to go for it. They're not going to punt. But I bet they bring on their field goal. Well, no, they're going to bring on. think they lay it up to Sutter in the back of the
Yeah,
end
looks
zone.
like Sutter's come out here on the right-hand side, and now he's guarded by Shaffron. So I like this matchup.
I like that a lot, too.
But, yeah, you're right. This,
Big down for the Redbird defense.
They're empty. 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left-hand side.
And Dunlap will take the
Oregon.
final timeout.
Maybe they saw that matchup out there with Shaffron and wanted to talk it over a little bit. But you got 2 6'5s out there. I'm not sure. Is Sutter a basketball player?
Yeah.
Is he? Okay.
Started last year as a freshman.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he had 15 points when they played us at home at our place. He's a big body.
Yeah, he's got a few pounds on Shaffron out there, but I don't know how those guys were to jump. I don't know who would win the tip, right?
Yeah, you want to talk about a guy who's going to be fun to watch in the next couple of years. Max Sutter.
Yeah.
And his older sister plays basketball at North Central.
Good athletic family. Really good. Sutter
family, yeah. They go back into the 80s when his dad and there was a couple of the Sutter brothers were huge at Ridgewood. They were legendary. We both teams come out of this timeout. It will be a 4th and about 3 for Dunlap. Big play for the Redbird defense.
2:07 on the clock in the second quarter. A big play here.
Redbird's hanging on to a 20-14 lead. This is a big down for Metamora.
Bargan back to pass, looking at his right side, goes up high to Munoz. Munoz catches it in the end zone with a touchdown.
Touchdown Dunlap. Number 8 Gabe Munoz.
Well, that's a nice throw. Well, that ties the game. The 2:01 left in the half.
Ties the game at 20.
Looks like Dunlap's going to try to kick the extra point here.
Nick Mueller in the kick for Dunlap.
Mueller in the kick. Held by Munoz. Ball is up. And it is good.
And they'll take a 1-point lead. 21-20 with 2:01 to go in this first half.
Well, let's see what kind of a 2-minute drill we have here. Ready to go.
And I'm going to say it now, not a horrible time for Dunlap to try something crazy on the kickoff here either.
It looked like there was pretty decent coverage there, Ryan. Were we in pretty deep position?
Yeah, there was a little bit of crisscross action. I think that made us slip up. Our DB just couldn't really get his head turned. And to be honest with you, I'm not really sure if Munoz is the guy we thought they were going to go to there.
Yeah, I mean, it almost looked like they were, dialing up the Sutter there. They called the timeout, kind of reevaluated things a little bit. Cranford back to receive the kick for the Birds. It goes down about the 13-yard line, fielded by Cranford. It's up close to the 40-yard line.
Kickoff return made on Cranford.
Minute 53 to go in the half.
On the stop, Jackson.
40-yard line. That's a pretty good return. The Redbird offense quickly onto the field. Under 2 minutes to go.
Rhodes back to pass. Goes up for Shaffron. Shaffron goes up and makes the grab. Nice play. Down to the 32-yard line of Dunlap. Wow. Tell you, Scott, I love the call.
I love it too.
I love the call.
And we've gone through it a couple times. It hasn't worked, but you got to keep going back to it because it has worked, and it did again there. So
And the toe tap Hendrick there was fantastic.
Yeah, great job to get a foot in bounds there. Vasquez shifts to the left-hand side. Rhodes back, hands the ball to Kyle. Up the middle. Gets 4.
Boy, I'll tell you what. Ty Dyke just buried his guy. Wow. I mean, he put the Dunlap player on his back. Oh, there's going to be a
little movement.
Movement on Metamora. Yeah, that's going to move it. We picked up
5 yards.
Metamora, 5-yard penalty.
Maybe a 2nd and 11.
Still 1:20 to go here in this first half. Redbird come up to the line of scrimmage.
Rhodes back to pass. Gets hit. I think the refs are going to have to talk this over a little bit.
I think it was a pass.
They're calling that a fumble with a recovery by Dunlap.
Yeah, and to be honest with you guys, I'm going to have to agree with that. I'm not sure he had the forward motion. I think the ball just went that direction because that's the way he got hit.
Well, with 1:05 to go here, Dunlap gets the ball on their own 33-yard line.
The fumble on the hit in the backfield, and quarterback Nick Rhodes brings up 1st and 10 for Dunlap.
Pass.
Sutter back to pass, going long. Draws the flag. Bruno draws the flag.
Intended receiver Gabe Munoz.
Grebner was in coverage.
Avery Grebner in coverage for Metamora.
That'll bring it up to about the 48-yard line.
Pass interference, Metamora.
About 1st and 10 from the Dunlap 48. .57 seconds on the clock.
Interference penalty marks the ball at the Dunlap 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Officials are still talking something over here.
Are they going to want more time put on the clock?
Ryan, you got a sense of what they're talking about down there?
And I think only those 3 guys do.
Okay, looks like
1st and 10 Dunlap.
Sutter's back at quarterback for Dunlap. Back to pass. Looking long. Slightly overthrown to Marmion.
Pass intended for Dawson Marmion.
Something I've always been curious about, which I'm eager to find out. The Dunlap quarterbacks for the past 5 to 6 years, they always are clapping right before they...
Yeah, that's what that's how they snap it. They at least in the freshman game, they never said anything. They just clapped, and then they clapped loud, and that was when they snapped it.
Yeah, because he's still making a go call here, too, once in a while. So, yeah, I assumed it's something with the snap count here.
You see that in a lot of college games. I don't know if that's because of the fans or like Oldham gets a couple.
And Dunlap's out of timeout. So
McNeil and Nickel on the stop for the Birds. Clock's running. Yep, 35 seconds. Sutter back to pass.
And goes out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds with 22 seconds on the clock.
Brings up a 4th down, 22 seconds to go. Redbirds trail by 1, but
Looks like Dunlap's going to kick it away here.
interesting call.
Just kicks it down. Gets down about the 1-yard line. 10 seconds to go in the half.
Down at the 1-yard line.
Just take it, quarterback sneak it.
Well, you got to get out of the end zone, right?
Yeah.
You got to get some forward momentum here.
I don't think I'd be in the shotgun.
You know, we had Cranford back to receive that kick, but, you know, we brought him up. I don't know if we were maybe trying to sniff out a fake or something, but, you know, we didn't have anybody back to receive that ball.
I think that's one of those times with them getting the ball back right in the second half, you just absolutely cannot afford a fumble there.
No. Just take is he under center?
So Rhodes is under center. Quarterback sneaks it forward.
Yep. And that'll do it for the end of the first half. Redbirds will take a 21-20 deficit into the halftime locker room. A lot of football left to be played. Mason Funeral Home, proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds. McDonald's, not a morning person? Skip the awkward free coffee talk with McDonald's mobile order and pay and curbside pickup. Merrill Lynch, local faces with big company resources. We help families make great decisions with their money. Metamora Field Golf Club, where you're always welcome. Come for a quick bite after your round of golf.
Central Illinois, you asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. The game's on at Germantown Grill off Route 116.
Both of my children have really enjoyed Dr. Frenette. She's epic with our kids. She works so well, making them feel comfortable, making the treatments fun, because fears can be a big deal.
If you haven't tried chiropractic, call us at Kaufman Wellness Center.
I'm actually 49 years old and I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. What I like about Kaufman is the communication is excellent. It's always very easy to get in. They had a huge impact on how fast I was able to reach my fitness goal.
Berkshire, Elise Palmer, Kara Fletcher. This is your Metamora Redbird marching band.
boats coming on them goodies there.
Contact Greg Harmon for a home and auto quote today.
Central Illinois, you asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. The game's on at Germantown Grill, off Route 116.
Well, we love it. So we've been coming for almost 10 years. Dr. Kaufman is affiliated with high school sports. It offers anything from adjustment to physical therapy. The whole staff is so good to my family, which is extremely important nowadays.
We keep coming back because it has changed how we feel tremendously, but also because we know that Dr. Kaufman and his staff genuinely care about the people that walk through his door. And he's passionate about what he does, and that comes across in everything.
101. You can do it. 100. You can do it. We're not going to give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are going to be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're going to need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Contact Greg Harmon for a home and auto quote today.
Welcome back to World Field. Metamora took that 1-point deficit into the halftime line. I got a feeling that Jared Redbird was probably not real happy about a few things, but he probably was awfully happy about a couple other things.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you look at what Dunlap did on the board, I mean, big plays, right?
Yep.
You know, a pick six to start things off. And,
well, might as well have been a pick six.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, you're right. I mean, I'm sorry, they got down to the 1 yard line. I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. You know, and I said that was our first play on defense, but you're right. We did have one play down there prior to that. So.
And then they had a one-play 65-yard touchdown run. It was at the defensive laps.
Yeah,
that happened.
I think we got caught in the blitz outside, and we just didn't have anybody there. And so you're right. It was the perfect play call for what our defense was doing at that particular moment in time. So. So just a couple lapses there, but, we moved the ball. I think we did a lot of nice things. And, I'd like to have maybe one of those 2-point conversions. I'd be feeling a little bit better right now, right?
Yeah. 21-20.
But, yeah, I think, Coach probably had a little talk. We'll make a few adjustments. And, I do think we have to get pressure on their quarterback. You know what I mean? I mean, Bargan throws the ball really well, and, we just cannot give him enough time to set up. And, he's had a couple drops. He's throwing the ball well, so that's been a break for us. Stop, go to kick off. Puts the ball to the left-hand side about the 25-yard line. Number 88, Steele.
Who was that?
Hit immediately.
Well, that's 18, isn't it? Yeah, it's got to be 18.
Yeah, that was Will Michelin.
Will Michelin. Good job by the Redbird kickoff coverage team.
Yep, Dunlap will start from their own 27-yard line.
This is a big series of downs for Metamora.
Big momentum at stake right now. Back to pass. Quick little shot to Gabe Munoz.
Ooh, boy,
Gets
you know
about
that's
2.5. Great coverage out
yes,
there.
that looked like that was going to go for a lot more. It only ended up going for about 3 yards.
Cranford on a stop over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice job. Yeah, when Munoz gets going, he's got some wheels.
Second down 7 for Dunlap.
That brings up a second and about 7 for the Dunlap Eagles.
Dunlap's in the spread. Back to pass. A little bit of pressure on him.
And he's
going
to
brought him down for the day.
Yep, that's a sack.
That Adam Sloan on the sack for the Redbirds.
Adam Sloan for Metamora.
Makes it a 3rd and about 8.
Nice to see us getting some pressure on the quarterback there, Scotty. I think that's going to be big for us the second half.
Big down. Here's a really big down.
We've got a flag here.
And that's going to be on Dunlap here.
False start.
Looks like Dunlap moved a little bit. Bring him back 5 yards.
I think it was the tackle on this side. Oh, they say now it's...
Brings up a 3rd and 12 for the Eagles. All right, Dunlap's in the spread again.
Brings up a 3rd and about 12.
Back to pass. And up, ball tipped.
Oh, man.
Incomplete.
Is that Dykes?
Like number 78, Ty Dykes in there. Gets his big paw on the ball.
Yeah,
usually Dykes wears 52, but he's got the 78 jersey on tonight.
That's a really big series of downs for Metamora.
Fantastic. Like we got Cote and Avery Grebner back to receive the kick. About their own 45-yard line. Munoz gets the kick. Received at about the 40-yard line by Cote.
Oh, he's got some room out
right. Still on his feet.
And he'll get about the 49-yard line.
Beating Cote on the punt return.
That's good field position.
Great field position, you know. Great job by the defense to put us in a position here.
The Redbird offense comes onto the field for the first time this half. Well, they're saying it's at the 48. Thought he got up to the 49, didn't he?
Yeah, looks like he had a little forward progress, but you know what? I mean, once he bounced off that tackler, he may have been on his own, his own power and kind of reset the forward momentum. Kyle up the left-hand side for a few.
He had one man to beat. 54. Jackson Scales was the only guy to keep him from going.
Evan Kyle, the ball carrier.
A nice composed drive here by the Birds.
A pickup of about 3.
We got Kyle on the right side and Cranford. Cranford up the middle.
That's a pretty good hit by Dunlap.
Hit by Nick Mueller. Short gain on the play brings up third down. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for the Redbirds. We're not wasting any time getting our plays in, are we? I like
No,
this.
we're getting up to the line quick. And Rhodes hands it to Cranford. Gets hit and bounces back, keeps his feet moving. He's down about the 45, looks like.
And that's going to make it a 4th and about 2.
Boy, are we in 4-down territory, Scott? What do you think?
I think we might be. We're on the 44-yard line of Dunlap, and now you know what? You just
About a 4th and 2 here, maybe.
And you give it. You basically have told Ty Dykes and Alex Lane, get us a 1st down.
Yeah. The goal and Vasquez shift to the right-hand side. Keeps the ball. Rhodes gets down about the 35.
Yeah.
Nice play. A little quarterback keeper there. Nice play. Rhodes gets up a little gingerly here.
I think he's got a leg cramp. That's a leg cramp.
Got a cramp. Okay. Petrie comes in at quarterback. Like 1st and 10
Stephen Petrie in
on Dunlap's 34-yard line for the Birds. Like Kyle's in the backfield with Petrie.
Or there's not much worse than it.
Petrie runs to the left-hand side. Hit hard, but falls forward for a yard.
Jackson Oldham on the stop, assisted by Adam Maoud.
It's up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down and 9.
All right, now he's good. But those leg cramps are terrible. Like a sniper hit you from the rooftop.
Petrie back to throw, looks up for Shafran.
Oh, and just overthrows him.
Overthrows the ball. It's a little bit out of bounds there. He really didn't have a shot at it. I like the aggressive play call, though. Brings up a 3rd and long for the Birds.
And it looks like Nick Rhodes is going to go back in.
Nick Rhodes returns as quarterback. 3rd down and 9.
Like Avery Grebner's on the field in an offensive spot for the first time tonight. Grebner in motion. Rhodes back to pass. Oh, the pass is tipped.
Wow.
Incomplete.
It looks like they had
a little center screen
yeah,
working there, and that had potential.
That had some real nice potential.
Nice play by the Dunlap defensive line. All right, that brings up a 4th and 9 for the Birds. You got Shafran out wide here, Pitney out wide on the other side. Got Vasquez in the H. Looks like Kyle's in the backfield with Rhodes. Rhodes back to pass. Looks to Shafran. Looks like it's complete. I don't know if it's going to be enough for the first down, though.
No, it's not.
Pass complete, Kendrick Shafran. Stopped by Gabe Munoz.
I don't like that pass because, you know what, he didn't go deep enough.
Yeah, would have been nice to see him drive past the stick and then come back to it.
Metamora short of
I think he was going to be able to turn on that, but, you know, the defensive back stayed behind him and made a nice play to not let him turn with it.
The Redbird defense is going to have to buckle up here again.
Yep, Dunlap starts from their own 27-yard line. Like Sutter's in at quarterback. Like quarterback keeper to the right-hand side, not much there.
Oh, I think
maybe lost one.
Yeah, he might have lost or maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
On the stop, Ty Dykes.
Like Ty Dykes is on the stop for the Birds. Tackle for loss.
Makes it a 2nd and a long 10.
Like Sutter's in at quarterback again.
Has the defense scored yet this year?
Sutter looking long up the middle.
Overthrown. Pretty
Overthrown.
decent coverage there. Pretty decent coverage.
Pass intended for Gabe Munoz.
Looking for Gabe Munoz on the play. He's kind of their big money receiver.
Yeah.
It just kind of seems Munoz just has that game sense. He feels like he's always open. Every time they throw the ball, it seems like if he doesn't catch it, it means they overthrew him. So he's just one of those guys, pesty.
Looked like Grebner had some pretty decent coverage on him on that play.
Sutter back to throw again, rolls to his left. Caught by Munoz for the first down.
Pass complete, Gabe Munoz. Grebner on the tackle. Dunlap first down.
First down for Dunlap on their own 42-yard line.
First and 10 for Dunlap.
McMarmion and Munoz split out on the right side here. Sutter hands off up the middle. Not
Picks up
much there.
maybe 2.
Munoz on the carry.
Holden was the running back for Dunlap. Hit by number 57 Barker on the play. I think we've got a Redbird down, maybe with a cramp. Not sure.
Who is it?
Ryan, you see who's down over there?
Possibly 14.
14 or maybe 16. Petrie, maybe. I think it's Petrie. Looks like maybe it's a cramp the way they're working on him.
Yeah, I think so too.
We got to get a banana on the sideline, or some orange juice or something.
Jar of pickles.
Jar of pickles, little pickle juice, whatever it takes, right? Yeah, Petrie's coming off the field. That definitely looks like a cramp. Yeah, just got to get that loosened up and get him hydrated. Look, you think Shaffron wants this game? He's running water out to his teammates right there. You know, the Birds want this bad. They're playing for a home playoff game. You know, your senior year, things get pretty intense, right?
Second down and 8.
Sutter in a quarterback for Dunlap. Like Rankin and Munoz here off to the right-hand side. Sutter back to pass. He's looking to his left. Goes long. Marmion makes a great play to come back to the ball.
Pass complete, Dawson Marmion.
Boy, it looked like we had a guy right there.
We had two guys right there. You know, it just didn't look back at the ball. Boy, if we could have looked back at the ball, we could have made a play on it. But nice job by the receiver. Dunlap's down to the Metamora 24-yard line. Sutter back to pass. Got a little bit of pressure. Scrambles a little bit. He's brought down by...
Flag on the play.
That's Cam Nichols closed it.
Cam Nickel on the play, but we got a flag down about the 25-yard line.
Is that a holding penalty?
Looks about where a holding would be.
Flag on the 25-yard line.
Yep, holding's the call against Dunlap.
Yeah, that used to be a spot foul. Now it goes from the line of scrimmage. I think I take my 2nd and 16 is what I think.
Coach is trying to that's exactly what he's asking. I think Coach Grebner's just trying to ask the officials exactly where the ball would be to make this decision. Officials are talking it over.
I think we're going to decline it and take the sack.
Declines it, that makes Nichols' sack good. Looks like it's 2nd and about 16 instead of a 2nd and 20. And Coach really did a nice job flushing that out before making that call. Sutter in the backfield. Looks like it's a keeper to his left-hand side. It's about 3 or 4.
We'll bring up 3rd and about 11, maybe 12.
Brought down by Marshall Vasquez. Brings up
Vasquez on the tackle for the Redbirds. Another 3rd and long here.
Third and, what do you say, 12?
Yeah, looks like about 3rd and 12. Yep. Birds really need to get some pressure on the quarterback here. We don't want to let him have time to get set up. Like Dunlap wants to take a timeout to talk it over. 2:54 left in the 3rd quarter. Score is Dunlap 21, Metamora 20.
Congratulations to Diane Wiffler.
Well, a couple score updates here. We've got Washington 42, Morton 21. That's in the 4th quarter over at Morton. Got Canton 14, Limestone 7, the 4th quarter. All right. Sutter's at the quarterback, 3rd and 12. Back to pass. He rolls to his right-hand side, throws back to his left. Intercepted by Metamora. Is that Cam Nickel over there? Looks like Cam Nickel on the interception. Great
big
job.
play by the junior. That's a big
Cam
play.
Nickel to stay with his receiver.
And you got
the
to
quarterback was rolling to the right-hand side.
And you got to give our defensive coaches credit there. That was read like a book. He was there the whole way. I'm not even sure Sutter. I think Sutter was so confident that he was going to be open. I'm not sure he looked before he could do it.
Yeah, you know, when you get that much motion going to the right-hand side, you're right. You know, you're thinking he's peeling off and coming over and help, right?
Redbird offense goes back onto the field. Nick Rhodes back on the field, too. That's big for the Metamora offense.
Like Kyle flanks Rhodes in the backfield. Kyle up the middle, gets a few.
Evan Kyle, the ball carrier. Brought down by Nick Mueller.
He's up a 2nd and about 7. Yeah.
Boy, Scotty, what a sigh of relief there in that defensive possession. Rhodes back to pass. Looking long for Bidney. Ball's thrown a little bit long to Bidney.
Pass incomplete intended for Connor Bidney.
Brings up a 3rd down for the Redbirds.
Got to get a first down here.
Bidney's on the wide side of the field on his own, and you got Kyle and Cranford in the background. Cranford up the right-hand side. He's still going. Boy, he's almost close to a first down.
I believe you got it. You got it. What a great job by the sophomore.
Nice job to bounce outside, find some open space out there.
And a Metamora first down.
Big first down.
That's just huge.
1st and 10. Metamora's on their own 23-yard line. Vasquez shifts to the left-hand side. Kyle up the middle.
And there's
got
a flag
though
now
on the other sideline there.
I think that's going to be either a motion penalty or a hold.
It was thrown so early, I'm thinking it's a motion penalty, but we'll see what the referees have to say
I think
here.
they're going to get Vasquez going to motion penalty.
Yeah, maybe.
Motion, yep.
Yeah, illegal shift. Yeah.
Yep.
Illegal shift to call against
Yeah,
Metamora.
you know, I think you got to stay. You
got to
know,
be parallel with the line.
yeah, I
And
don't think you can go forward, and he may have just dipped forward just a tad.
And that was a nice run too, because you know he
Yep. Brings up a 1st and 15 for the Birds.
got to overcome this. Got.
Next play mentality, Scotty, right?
Down 15.
Rhodes gives the ball right up the middle. That's Cranford.
Jadon Cranford on the
Cranford picks up about a yard.
Brought down by
Yeah.
Nick Mueller.
Makes it a 2nd and about 14 for the Redbirds.
Got Bidney and Cote out here wide. Jaffrin, full receiver on the short side of the field. Rhodes back to pass, goes to Cote. Still on his feet.
Pass complete to Eaton
Close
Cote.
to the original line of scrimmage.
Fights his way to the 23-yard line.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Birds.
And Adam Maoud.
Well, we're another spot here. We need a first down, Scotty.
Yeah, we do.
Cranford's in the backfield with Rhodes. Back to pass. Goes to his right. Now shifts back to his left. Got his head upfield. Throws the ball to Shaffrin.
And he caught it.
He makes a great job.
Caught that.
I mean, it looks like Munoz almost had the ball in his hand, and Shaffrin just snatched it away for the first down.
And that was a completely broken play. What a job by Kendrick to find some open space, and really a great thrown ball. It was kind of a 50-50 ball, but huge on the height difference matchup there over Munoz.
A great job by Rhodes to keep his eyes downfield and find him, and you're right. I mean, Shaffrin was not going to be denied that reception.
Wow. And hopefully we're going to be remembering that play here after this next quarter's over.
That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Time to start thanking our
A
sponsors.
17-yard pass completion. Rose to Shaffrin ends the 3rd quarter. Dunlap leads 21-20.
Snyder Village, your place to call home. Call today. Take a tour. 367-4300. Sue's Place, win or lose, there's always Sue. The Room, located in the historic Homestead Building, is proud to be your local football headquarters. Zobrist Insurance, your total insurance solution.
Scotty, a couple updates here. Washington 42, Morton 21. That's the final score. So Washington wins the conference. We got Pekin 48, East Peoria 0. That's the final score. Canton 14, Limestone 7 in the fourth quarter. And then Rochester over Sacred Heart Griffin 31-21, which has some playoff implications. So Cranford
look at him go!
Takes the ball to the right-hand side. Got some green light.
Oh, boy.
That was almost down to the 30-yard line. But, boy, what a play. But you know what? For Munoz to get out there and take him down, what a great defensive play. I thought he was gone.
I did, too. I think the only guy I thought could catch him possibly was Jim Humphrey, the teenager.
That 19-year-old in his prime. The Redbirds have a 1st and 10 on the Dunlap 31-yard line. Cranford takes the ball up on the right-hand side.
Wow, that was a lot of nifty moves in there.
J-Don Cranford.
Just being patient, trying to read the defense. Gets about 5 yards. Nice running by Cranford. Brings up a 2nd and 5 for the Birds. Like Kyle's in the backfield. Rhodes. Got Shafford and Bidney at the outside. Rhodes keeps it. Lunges forward to get to about the 25-yard line.
Nick Rhodes on the carry.
Maybe a gain of 1 there.
Yeah.
Tripped up by Jay Christopher. Brings up 3rd down.
It's up at 3rd and 4 from the 25. Got Vasquez and Stone in at the H-back. Got Kyle. Kyle up the middle. Falls forward for about 2 yards. Brings up a 4th and 2, looks like. Yep. Well, we're definitely in 4-down territory here. No questions about it.
Yep, and J-Don Cranford will come back into the game. Good job, though, by Evan Kyle. Another big down for the Redbird offense.
He keeps it. Goes to the left-hand side. Still on his feet. Brought down about the 30-yard line.
Nick Rhodes brought down to the 30-yard line.
I think if he'd have just kept running, he might have had the speed to get outside.
Yeah, with the pursuit of that defense, sometimes you just got to get vertical.
Dunlap takes over on downs. 1st and 10, Eagles.
Well, the Dunlap defense makes a nice play to stop us on 4th down there. They'll take over on their own 30-yard line. Like Netters is out there.
Kendall Netters on the carry.
Run down by Cam Nickel.
The Dunlap first down.
Gotta get a stop here. Gotta get a stop.
First down out at their own 47-yard line for the Eagles. Sutter handles the ball off. Not much doing there.
Pretty good job by the Redbird defense there. Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Gain of about 1. It's up a 2nd and 9. Nickel and Shock on the stop.
We need another big turnover. Boy, it'd be great to get another turnover. Don't have to score, just a turnover. A fumble, an interception.
Looks like they brought Bargan back in at quarterback.
18 at quarterback.
Bargan back to pass, rolls to his right. He's going long. Just missed. A little miscommunication there with him and his receiver.
Pass incomplete brings up 3rd down.
Like Marmion was the target.
Interesting call there.
Long.
Interesting call. Just under 8 minutes to go. Now you got a 3rd and long. Big down for the Metamora defense.
Big down for the defense here. Be a great time to get a stop. Looks like the official placed the ball here 1 yard back from where it should be. Now he's fixing it. There we go. Well, you'd love to see us get some pressure on the quarterback here, Scotty.
Yeah, and force a fumble. They forced one on us.
Dunlap's in the spread here. Oldham in the backfield. Bargan back to pass. Get some pressure. Like tie-dye. Got to him and brought him down. The one-handed tackle.
Well, that's a big hand, though.
That's a lot of strength coming at you there. Great job with the sack. Lost about 7-8 yards there.
7-yard loss on the play. Quarterback sack.
Nice job by Ty Dyke to come up big. Back to receive for the Birds looks like Avery Grebner and Eden Cote.
Grebner and Cote back for Metamora.
Munoz back to punt for Dunlap. A pretty nice kickoff, fielded by Cote. This is his right-hand side. Still on his feet. It's over the 30-yard line.
He's about the 31-yard line.
Brought down by Jackson Oldham, Anthony Munoz.
Brought down by Oldham and Eunice for Dunlap. Well, the Birds will start from their own 30. 6:57 on the clock.
Plenty of time. We got time. Randy, we got time.
This is one of those times you want to see one of those long Metamora methodical drives here.
Yep. Cranford in motion to the left-hand side. Rhodes keeps it. Still on his feet.
That's a good first down.
35.
That's a good first down play.
Brought down by Jackson Oldham.
Seven yards.
Second down 4.
Maybe 6 yards on the carry. Up 2nd and 4. Got Kyle and Cranford in the backfield with Rhodes. Cranford gets the ball up the middle. Maybe gets a yard.
Cranford. Brought down by Jackson Oldham.
Pretty healthy hit there on J-Down.
Yeah, brings up about a 3rd and 2
3rd and 2 from the 38-yard line.
Short gain in the play brings up 3rd down and 2 for Metamora.
All right, Cranford's the sole back in the backfield. Back to pass. Back shoulder.
There it is.
He draws
there it
the
is.
flag on Munoz. Like pass interference on Munoz. Looks like they're calling out. Like the referee's kind of giving us both. Well, pass interference.
Pass interference to call against Dunlap.
On the defense. That'll be 10 yards from scrimmage for the Birds. That'll bring up 15 for pass interference.
He may just keep walking.
All right, well, the Birds will get a 1st and 10 on the Dunlap 47-yard line.
1st and 10.
We got 10 guys in the box.
Oh, ball is out. Looks like it's recovered by Cranford. A loss of about 2.
Cranford brings up 2nd down.
About a 2nd and 12 for the Birds. Nice play by Cranford there to recover that. Got Bidney and Cote out wide to the left. Jafford on the right. Cranford the lone back in the backfield. Vasquez shifts to the right-hand side. Cranford up the middle. He's got daylight. Looks like Munoz grabbed him. Gets down about the 25-yard line. You know, Munoz has stopped a lot of big plays tonight.
Ooh.
He's having a nice game on both sides of the ball.
Yes, he is. That's just what we needed right there, too.
Yeah, that was excellent. But, yeah, if Munoz doesn't get a hold of him, he's gone.
Yeah, I mean, you really can't say enough about Munoz tonight. He's had a couple good punts, too. He pinned him down on the 1-yard line.
Yeah.
And he's got a touchdown catch, and he stopped just about every big play we've had. One of those undersized guys, but like I said, he's pesky.
Oh, he's a fighter. Absolutely.
Great job by the offensive line, though.
Kyle gets it on the left side, gets about to the line of scrimmage.
Evan Kyle. Rubbed up by Dazan McCaskey.
Got a Dunlap player down.
Official timeout.
Maybe one of their defensive linemen.
And Munoz, one of those guys who wasn't too bad of a baseball player either. My dad got the chance to coach him over at Dunlap Valley. Really good kid.
Good, decent basketball player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his dad has been the assistant coach for the girls team for a lot of years, and done a really nice job with that program.
Oh, I believe that their defensive lineman got a cramp now, too.
Well, usually you see these cramps in the hot weather, but, when it's cold like this, shouldn't say cold, but moderate, but just don't usually see them as much. But these guys are giving everything they've got here tonight,
And down for them is number 5, Dazan McCaskey.
Oh, man, there's not much worse than a leg cramp, though, man. It's just...
All right, the Birds come back out, 2nd and 10 on the Dunlap 25-yard line. Cranford's in the backfield with Rhodes. Tight end Stan Bagol shifts to the left-hand side. Rhodes back to pass, looking to his right. Got Shafrin in the end zone. Oh man. Didn't hang on. Again, that's Munoz there in coverage.
Defending Munoz for the Eagles.
Munoz did a nice job to knock the ball out of there. Brings up a 3rd and 10 for Metamora.
So they're going to have two chances to get these 10 yards.
Bidney and Cote to the left-hand side. Cranford to the backfield. Shaffron has one-on-one over here with Munoz again. Cranford gets the ball on the screen. Gets down inside the 15-yard line. Looks to be a first down.
Yep. Wow. Wow.
Nice play.
I heard this said a while back. So when God created Jadon, he was showing off.
Absolutely. Boy. What a nice play. Well, the Birds have a 1st and 10 from the Dunlap 13-yard line. Kyle's lone back in the backfield.
Metamora take a timeout.
The Birds want to talk it over a little bit here. Make sure they get everything right.
Wow. Whew.
All right.
I don't have to work out tomorrow.
The heart is racing. I'll give it that. .3:30 on the clock.
Not gonna lie to you, when you play some of those bottom 4 teams for consecutive weeks, you kind of miss games like this.
Absolutely, and you look at some of our starting players. I mean, they haven't played more than a half of football, for a while, over a month. Hopefully, coaches had them doing sprints or something after practice, right? Keep them in shape.
They're at 17, 16.
Cranford and Kyle in the backfield. Hands it to Cranford up the middle. Not much there.
Cranford up the middle for Metamora.
Number 5, McCaston on the stop for Dunlap.
So it's just a little more than a 10 yards to go for the first.
Clock's down under 3 minutes.
14-yard line.
Shaffron's out there in one-on-one with Netters, the left-hand side. Rhodes takes a look, gets to his right-hand side, gets brought down right about the line of scrimmage.
Rhodes on the carry, tripped up by Max Sutter.
Got to get a touchdown.
Well, he looked over there at Shaffron, but, thought better of it.
Probably wise
to the
not
right-hand side. So, but, that one-on-one matchup there, I like it. Shaffron on Netters. I don't know. Netters comes in at 5'7", and you got Shaffron at 6'5". That is a nice situation there. So, clock rolls down under 2 minutes. Shaffron one-on-one on the left-hand side. The goal shifts, and the Dunlap team steps over the line. Looks like it's going to be offside. Offside defense. That'll move us forward 5 yards.
That helps. That does help.
A 3rd and 5 from right about the 8-yard line.
Yeah.
So it's 3rd down and 5 for Metamora. 3rd and 5.
Goal shifts to the right-hand side. The defense, Dunlap shifts to the right. Cranford gets it on the right. Ball's out. Rhodes picks it up to get to the end zone. We have a signal here. I think the officials are going to talk it over to make sure there wasn't an inadvertent whistle there or anything. So I think the officials are going to discuss this to just make sure everybody's on the same page.
Initial ball carrier getting on track for trouble near the 5-yard line, picked up by Nick Rhodes.
I think the white hat is just making sure that nobody blew their whistle. Okay. The touchdown is official from the white hat.
Yeah.
What a play by Nick Rhodes.
Oh.
To have the awareness to pick that ball up and get into the end zone. Beautiful, beautiful. So the Redbirds are on for the 2-point conversion. Like Petrie's in the backfield with Kyle. Kyle goes to the left-hand side and is stopped.
Ball carrier Evan Kyle, conversion attempt no good for Metamora.
We've got a score 26-21. Redbirds with a minute 27 on the clock.
1:27 left in the game. We're at 26-21.
What a heads-up play by Nick Rhodes. Wow.
We got a nerve-wracking 1:27 to go.
Yeah,
yes, we do.
We might have to get some medics down here for our cameraman, John Stolzberg. He's shaking.
Well, what about the two? Randy and I might need some medical attention.
I was telling you. Wow.
Metamora scoring drive to take the lead. 10 plays, covered 70 yards, 5 minutes off the clock. Nick Rhodes.
Ryan was talking about a slow, methodical drive by Metamora, and we got lucky, but we got it. Now there's a minute 27. There's 87 seconds to go.
We got a hold. We know they're going to throw the ball. They're going to extend this clock as long as they can. Tommy Stopko to kick.
And I think we caught every break known to mankind on that drive.
Oh, absolutely. It's like Steele and Munoz back to receive. Stopko puts it deep. It's like a steal from his own 12-yard line.
Yeah.
Brought down. Is that Wesley McNeil over there?
I think it is.
Nice play. You know, that's Evan Kyle. That's Evan Kyle.
What a job by Evan Kyle.
Nice job. Dunlap will start from their own, like about 25-yard line. A minute 21 on the clock. Target back to pass is looking long. Mystery. Oh, intercepted.
It's intercepted
By the Redbird.
We do have a flag over there. I'm not sure. It's going to be
a flag.
Max Sutter and whatever DB we had on could have been possibly past our clearance here.
It's right around the 40-yard line.
Yeah,
right where that receiver.
Looks like it's going to be on us here.
Oh, pass interference on the Redbird. You know, that receiver chose to cut his route short. You know, sometimes that's a read, right? Wow. Looks like Dunlap will have a first down from their own 40-yard line. Minute 16 on the clock.
And you're going to see our DBs playing a lot of center field here.
Rhodes on the interception, brought back by the penalty. It'll be first and 10 Dunlap.
It's almost a dream job as a DB.
That's Grebner back deep.
Oh, that's Rhodes.
Oh, that's okay. Morgan goes deep. Incomplete. Slightly overthrown.
Boy, I thought that was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
10 receiver was Rankin.
I think our cameraman, John Stalsberg, he almost stuck his hand out and got a hand on that. A really good play by him.
He wasn't going to move, was he?
No.
Good work, Jonathan.
Yeah, we almost lost the camera on that play.
It's a big game, Jonathan. Do what you got to do.
Second down and 10.
Metamora calls a timeout. Metamora does call a timeout. Jared Grebner ran almost as fast as he did in 96 against Normal Community.
He's still showing some speed. He
Wow.
He must have been training with the team, you know.
Yeah,
these
he'll pay for
last
that.
2 weeks.
He'll be paying for that later tonight.
We don't want to see him coming up with a cramp or anything, you know. Got to keep him mobile. Like Dunlap was setting up in trips left, and I don't think we had the manpower over there to deal with it. So a good timeout by coach.
Ooh. I don't know if I can watch.
Minute 10 on the clock in the fourth quarter.
And I'm telling you, they got to be careful with these passes because we got Nick Rhodes playing center here. This is my prediction. You're going to see a Nick Rhodes INT here.
Would love to see that. Dunlap us up. 3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Got Bargan with the. Bargan looks back to pass. He's got some pressure. Brought down by Kevin Barker for the sack. Nice job.
Is that Kevin Barker?
Kevin Barker, number 57. Nice play. Like a loss of 1. Dunlap take the timeout there?
I think they did.
Timeout called by Dunlap.
Got a minute 2 to go.
Dunlap with 1 timeout remaining.
Oh, Scotty, what a game here. What a game.
Oh, man. Alex Stubbs lost about 40 pounds.
All right. Birds just have to hold their composure here. Get some pressure on the quarterback. Don't let him get set up. Let Nick Rhodes do his thing. Dunlap back to pass. Little screen. Hold him. Brought down right about midfield.
Screen pass to Jackson Oldham complete. On the stop, Nick Rhodes. Official timeout for injured player.
Oh, that's Wes McNeil.
If Wes McNeil is down, probably a cramp.
Yep.
Clock stops with 55 seconds.
And we got to get a stop.
On him. Yeah, he's got a cramp over there.
We got to get a stop.
And on the other end, that's just a really, really smart play call there by Dunlap. Get the first, get a few yards, still got a minute.
Wes McNeil helped off for Metamora.
Like A.J. Stone comes in to replace McNeil in an outside linebacker.
He's had some experience there.
First and 10 Dunlap. from the Metamora 49 with 55 seconds to go. Back to pass. A little bit of pressure. Flush him out of the pocket. Marmion gets it on the sideline.
Bargain complete to Dawson Marmion.
Gets it down to the Metamora. It's like a 41-yard line. Brings up a second and short. 46 seconds to go. Sutter's the lone receiver. Well, Sutter, and you got Munoz inside of him. And then Marmion, the third receiver on the right side for Dunlap. Bargan rolls to his right. He's looking for Sutter. Goes out of bounds at about the 28-yard line of Metamora. 40 seconds left.
Good for a Dunlap first down.
At the Redbird 29-yard line. Rankin and Munoz off the left side. And the spread here. Rolls to his right. A little pressure. Ball gets knocked down by A.J. Stone.
That's a really good play by Stone.
By A.J. Stone for Metamora. Incomplete.
35 seconds to go. Back to pass, looks right, then goes left, looking for Munoz. Munoz looked like he's trying to draw the penalty, but the ref didn't buy it.
Because he was pushing off just as much as we were.
Yeah, he was trying to tie up, but I think he saw that the pass was overthrown. And 28 seconds on the clock, brings up a 3rd and 10 at the Metamora 29. That call really could have went either way there, but you know what?
Munoz was doing a lot of pushing, though.
I like the no call by the official. You know, let these kids decide the game, right?
Yeah, right in front of me. I thought that was a great no call.
Drips left for Dunlap. Market back looks right, takes it, got some space. Brought down by A.J. Stone. Now we got a flag.
A.J. Stone on the stop for the Redbirds.
Got a flag right around the 20-yard line, right kind of where the play was made.
They're not going to.
Maybe that's a holding call on Dunlap. I don't know what else it could be.
They're waving off.
They're waving off, okay.
Flag waved off by the officials.
All right, does that bring up a 4th down here?
4th and 1.
Brings up 4th down. Calls it short for Dunlap.
Dunlap takes a timeout.
Their final timeout. That's their final timeout.
20 seconds on the clock. That's their final timeout.
Yep. What do you got to do, Randy?
Wow. You know, I mean, 4th and 1, you want to run the ball up the middle, but, you know, when you can't stop the clock like this, you've got to do something a little more creative, right?
They got to throw the ball, don't they?
Yeah, I think.
Because they can't, they're out of timeout.
You got to throw the ball, you know, in the end zone or to the outside of the field, right? You're right. I mean, you know, if you're Dunlap, you don't want to throw the ball in the middle of the field, get tackled, and now, you know, it's going to be tough to get your offense set up and get a play run, right? So this is certainly a dilemma. Unless, you know, you go under center, and you get the first down, and then you set up a spike real quick. But he's in shotgun, so trips left. Birds take a timeout, talk it over.
Timeout called by the Redbird. That's Metamora's final timeout.
Don't they understand? We're old.
The chess message is on here. And, yeah, the heart's been pumping here for a while. Woo. What a game.
We're not 19 years old like Jim Humphries.
Well, Scotty, what do you do here? You're Dunlap.
Well, I think it's a tough punt.
You can't kick a field goal.
No, that doesn't.
You're not going to win with that. I don't think you can punt it. You got it.
I think they got to try and hit a quick hitter out to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Yeah,
that's what they've got to try and do.
Got Marmion here on his own. You got Trips right for Dunlap. I think they're trying to draw us offside. Morgan looks to his right. Gets it to Sutter.
Pass complete to Max Sutter.
First down. Clock's running.
First down for
15
Dunlap.
seconds. And they spike it down with 12 seconds on the clock.
Ball is spiked to stop the clock. Brings up second down.
Did we almost get a finger on that pass to Sutter in the middle of the field?
I didn't see it. Getting a signal here from someone else. They did see it. So a slight tip. But great job to get down and spike the ball. You know, good execution by Dunlap there. Morgan back to pass. Looks to his right as the receiver. Sutter's down inside the 5-yard line. 7 seconds. Looks like Marmion was on the reception there. Like they're on the 4-yard line. 7 seconds
Short of the first down,
to go. This might be the last play.
7 seconds remaining. Third and short for Dunlap.
Morgan rolls to his right, gets some pressure, completes it. The clock's running.
And that's a ball game.
Run out. Redbirds win. 26-21. What a game. What a game. Wow, the receiver caught the ball and could not get out of bounds. The clock just ran out of him. On the 2 or 3 yard line there.
Yep. What a ball game.
That is going down to the wire.
That gives us the momentum going into the playoffs.
Yes.
What a ball game. I'll tell you what, why don't we take a break? When we come back, we'll have a chat with head coach Jared Redbird.
Contact Greg Harmon for a home and auto quote today.
You can do it. 100. You can do it. We're not going to give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are going to be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're going to need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
Central Illinois. You asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing to meet customer demand, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. And Germantown Grill still has all the food and spirits that keep our customers coming back. Stop by to check out our daily specials. The game's on at Germantown Grill, where Central Illinois loves to eat. Open 7 days a week, just off Route 116.
Welcome back to Malone Field. We're here with a very happy head coach, Jerry Grimm. Coach, wow, what a barn burner, and what a way to set yourself up for the playoffs.
Yeah, it's really good to keep the momentum going and reel off some wins, all in a row. To have the game finish on that type of note, it was a good win. That's a very good Dunlap team. They're well coached. They're physical. They have a pretty stout defense. They came right out of the gate, and Dunlap kind of set the tone early. But The thing is, our kids, they never blinked. They never wavered or anything like that. They just said, all right, let's go get it again. And we just knew if that we stayed the course, stayed to the game plan, that things would go our way.
I mean, I don't even know where to begin when you start talking about some of the individual players, because there were so many tonight that had so many big games for him, made so many big plays. But I thought your offensive line did an outstanding job. I thought Ty Dykes had an unbelievable game on both sides of the ball. I thought that Jadon Cranford and your other running back, Evan Cow, I thought those guys combined for an outstanding ball game. But the guy that I really think really kind of put the team on his shoulders was Nick Rhodes.
Yeah, he did a great job. But here's the good thing about it is you named off a whole bunch of people, and that's what it takes to win in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Is a team. When you have to start naming all the running backs, all the linemen, quarterbacks, when they're making plays, Kendrick makes a great play and keeps the drive alive.
Yes.
Connor around
Bidney.
midfield. Yeah. And so people just made plays and they stayed heads up. And so when you have to name that many people that contributed, that had a huge impact, that just goes to the spirit of Metamora football and what a team win is truly all about.
The other, I thought there were two big plays down that final 30 seconds of the game. A.J. Stone comes in for an injured Wes McNeil, makes a great play over there in the corner, and then your son makes an awfully big play to end the ball game. Doesn't let him get out of bounds, keeps him in bounds. They had no more timeouts left, and the clock ran out, and you got the win.
And I, of course, being across the field, I don't have a vantage point. I don't know if he ever got out of bounds, if he kept him in bounds, or if they said his forward progress was stopped before he went out of bounds. And so either way, the clock's hit 0, and I'll take it. And we're going to head into the playoffs with some momentum. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. See who we draw. This is what high school football is all about. It's being able to earn enough wins to be in the playoffs and getting to sit down with your teammates and all the coaches and all the players and watch the pairings together, have a little pizza, courtesy of a lot of restaurants around the area, and a lot of help with you included. And so we appreciate that, because that's what high school and community football is all about.
The game could have really turned when you did have that turnover on the third play of the game. But like you said, your kids didn't waver one bit. And, you had an explosion of points there in the second quarter. Third quarter went scoreless. Both teams couldn't score. And then your kids just wanted to win just a little bit more than Dunlap. They went down and scored on a fluke play. But you got to remember, didn't New Lenox Providence score on kind of a fluke play? Very similar.
I blocked that out. I don't even remember it anymore. That was too long ago, and I don't want to remember it. But things have a way of evening out, and sometimes you got to create your own luck. I'm not going to say that was by design or anything like that, but like I just told the kids, that's why we always constantly preach play to the whistle, and no whistle blew. And Nick was opportunistic at the time, and hats off to him for just being the heads-up football player in that situation.
Get up and scoring it's nice to get a win on Malone Field, the last regular season game here in Malone, the new turf. Like you said, you wait until tomorrow to find out who you play in the playoffs, and hopefully we'll get to play another game here in Malone Field. But, man, if you want to talk about getting momentum going into the playoffs, that's the way to do it.
For sure. Just to see the kids excited, the crowd excited, what a great feeling. I mean, it truly is. It's a good way to end the regular season and carry that momentum onto the postseason. And hopefully we'll get another game right here on Malone Field, play on this beautiful turf, and you get another chance to play football. What else can you ask for?
Can't ask for anything more than that. Coach, it's been a lot of fun. We'll let you go in because it's late. This is a late game. This is the last game done of the evening, probably in the state. But we'll let you go. I want to thank Greg Harmon, State Farm Insurance, for this post-game interview. And that'll do it for Metamora. Metamora comes away with a 26-21 victory. We find out tomorrow who Metamora plays in the playoffs. That'll do it for Malone Field.